Hello friends, let us now learn some important points about cannabis. Cannabis is derived from Cannabis sativa. It is the most common illicit drug in India. Cannabis, the active gradient, so before that the street names of cannabis include: cannabis is called as joint, marijuana, pot, weed or grass. It has these common names. Then if you see, the active ingredient of cannabis is delta 9 tetrahydrocannabinol is the active ingredient of cannabis. This cannabis is mainly prepared from dried leaves. There are many preparations. Okay, first preparation is, if it is prepared from dried leaves, we call it as bhang. Inflorescence, prepared from flowers, it is called as ganja. Resinous exudate is called as hashish or cheras. Cannabis lipid soluble plant extract is called as hash oil. All these preparations can be ingested orally, but most commonly these are also smoked. These preparations are actually unsuitable for IV use because these are poorly soluble in water. Because they are poorly soluble in water, these are not used for IV use. And also they are also not used for IV use because there is increased risk of anaphylaxis of these preparations. Then if you see the intoxication, then in the intoxication, first we have euphoria. In the intoxication we see, there is symptoms of euphoria, subjective sense of slowing of time, there is sense of floating, in air, there is reddening of conjunctiva is seen because of dilatation of conjunctival blood vessels. There is reddening of conjunctiva is seen because of dilation of conjunctival blood vessels. There can be increased appetite may be seen, and we can also see dryness of mouth can be seen. So all these are the features of intoxication. Here even the principle, there can be depersonalization and derealization, and synesthesia may be seen sometimes. Depersonalization, derealization and synesthesia is seen. In this intoxication, the patient may feel restless and fearful or anxious. The patient may feel restless, fearful and anxious, and this feeling of restless, fearful and anxiousness is called as bad trip, which is a feature of cannabis. Right? Next, in the cannabis, reddening of conjunctiva is very specific feature. Then we have withdrawal symptoms. These withdrawal symptoms are mainly seen within 1 to 2 weeks. Within 1 to 2 weeks we see the withdrawal symptoms. Then if you see, the withdrawal symptoms include insomnia, anxiety, decreased appetite and irritability are seen. Then we have there are some cannabis induced disorders, the disorders which occur due to cannabis. So these include, first we have cannabis induced disorders like, first we have cannabis induced psychotic disorder or hemp insanity. Cannabis induced psychotic disorder, also called as hemp insanity. In this we see, because it is a psychotic disorder, we will see presence of delusions and hallucinations. Second, cannabis induced anxiety disorders are present. Then third, there is flashback phenomenon, where there is recurrence of cannabis use experience in the absence of its use. That means the patient will have the recurrence of cannabis use experience. He feels that he is using cannabis, but still in reality he is not using cannabis. So that is flashback phenomenon. Then there can be running amok. Running amok is the patient develops rage. The patient develops rage and he starts hurting and killing others. So this is rage. Then 5, we have amotivational syndrome. Amotivational syndrome is unwillingness to perform a particular task. This amotivational syndrome or unwillingness to perform a particular task due to lethargy, and apathetic is seen in cannabis. So the treatment of cannabis is, here the withdrawal symptoms of cannabis are mild. So no treatment is required for withdrawal symptoms. If required, we can give benzodiazepines. We will have to just make the person to stop taking cannabis. That's it. Then we will also learn today about the one more drug, which is about hallucinogens in this class. So hallucinogens include different drugs. These include LSD, that is lysergic acid diethylamine. This also includes mescaline, psilocybin, methylene dioxyamphetamine, that is MDMA is seen, or ecstasy. This also includes ecstasy. Then we have phencyclidine or angel dust is seen. Phencyclidine or angel dust. This also includes ketamine. So all these are hallucinogenic agents. In this class we are going to learn about LSD or lysergic acid diethylamine. This LSD or lysergic acid diethylamine, on intoxication, it causes many different types of symptoms, like it causes symptoms of depersonalization, derealization, it causes synesthesia, illusions and hallucinations. It also causes illusions and hallucinations. This, because of this intoxication, it causes autonomic hyperactivity. It also causes tachycardia, sweating, palpitations, tremors and mydriasis are also seen due to this lysergic acid diethylamine. Then it also causes restlessness, fearfulness, and it leads to occurrence of panic disorder, panic reactions. All this is called as bad trip. So in this we will have to just reassure him and calm him. Then sometimes the patient will have extreme agitation. If there is extreme agitation, then we will have to give benzodiazepines and antipsychotics for treatment. So then we will also see the lysergic acid diethylamine has no physical dependence and no withdrawal symptoms. It has no physical dependence and no withdrawal symptoms. So as a result, we do not need to give any drug for treatment here. It is associated with flashback phenomenon like cannabis. So if you see the treatment, it is the main treatment is psychotherapeutic therapy. You should just have to stop the person taking this LSD. Thank you for watching.